Oh, wow. That music, I love it. It is a very, very big day in modern pop history because this morning, in a special edition of Bazaar, of course, Steps revealed they are reuniting to mark their 20th anniversary. So there's lots going on. A brand new single called Afraid of the Dark, an album called Tears on the Dance Floor, a song written by ABBA, and even a mega tour with fellow 90s pop legends, Vengaboys. So, not surprisingly, this news has electrified the world of pop this morning, because at their peak, Steps had 14 consecutive top 5 singles, and of course went on to sell 20 million records, and now reunited for their first interview in a long, long time about this mega pop reunion. Welcome, Faye, Lee, Lisa, H, and Claire. Guys, what a moment this morning was. Thank you so much for editing the column. We managed to keep it under wraps, just. And the reaction this morning has been phenomenal. Tell me about it.
It's been incredible, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, obviously people have been tweeting and social media and Instagram, and yeah, we're back.
Even though everybody kind of knew something was happening, because obviously the New Year we did the show at GAY, so everybody kind of knew, but we hadn't confirmed. It wasn't just a tour, but we're going whole hog. It's everything.
I know.
New
it's amazing.
album.
I know. I've heard the single.
Have you?
And I can confirm to Steps fans everywhere, this is a classic Steps track. It is such a good song. And actually, if you're a huge Steps fan, this is also your chance to ask the band anything today, anything. So just leave your question. You don't have to keep it clear in the comments below, or tweet me at Dan Wootton as well. And also, we've got something fun happening during this live as well. Okay, so at certain moments, totally out of our control, we may hear a little taster of some of your previous hits, and at that point, right, I'm going to be quizzing you on if you've still got the dance moves on.
No.
Because there is this tour coming, isn't there?
I know, we should start remembering them.
I can tell you the answer now.
Might as well start now.
Claire, are you looking forward to those rehearsals again?
I love rehearsals. They're my favourite bit.
But this time, is there no cameras following this? There's not going to be a reality show aspect to it?
I feel like we told our story last time round, and you know, we've had heart-to-hearts and we've talked about everything, and now we've moved on and it's time to celebrate.
Let's not do it again.
No. Water is well under the bridge.
Go on.
And it's time to celebrate now and mark the 20th anniversary.
And what a perfect way to do it, right? And so when you've been recording this album, so look, this is the cover of the single, and that is the album, which obviously harks back to 20 years ago.
Yeah.
But tell me about the single. What's it about? How did it come about? And how did you guys manage to record this in secret? I mean, were you doing your own parts in different studios? Because obviously, Lisa, you're in Dubai now, aren't you?
I literally came over for a week, and I think within 3 days I'd recorded all my parts. And everybody really went in individually and recorded everything. I don't think we didn't sing anything.
We were very sneaky and kept it secret.
I didn't see anyone for all that recording, didn't see one of these guys once.
And that's how it's done now. You know, I think in the olden days they used to all go around a microphone and sing, and now it's all put together, and we're really happy with the album. It's got some cracking tracks on it.
Now, we're going to be able to hear the single and stream the single, which is the new modern world. We were just talking about that from Friday. But what is it about?
Come on, Claire.
Who's going to go for it?
Come on, Claire, you go for it.
Well, oh my goodness, I don't know. It's a real classic, typical Step song in the fact that all of our music really, it's really fun, happy, kind of cheerful, but there's that darkness to it in a way. There's that bittersweet undertone. Yeah.
That's definitely got this a bit more than
I think the whole album has actually. And probably if we compare it to our old stuff, it's much more of the vibe of Deep Shade of Blue, I would say.
Quite clubby, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very dancey. There's no ballads on the album at all.
Which means we'll have to dance to it.
I know.
So there's no new heartbeat. How devastating.
No, there's not. But you know, I think.
But that's sort of where music's at as well at the moment, isn't it?
And it is. I think if you listen to it, it's definitely a Steps record. You can tell it's us. You can tell it's got the, the formula is there. But when we started the whole process, it was really important to kind of figure out what Steps were or where we were in 2017, like try not to be what we were back then musically, but to update it, but without losing the essence of Steps and trying to be something that we weren't. And we think we've cracked it.
And very, very exciting sort of pop mashup, right? In that there is a song on the album which has been written by Benny and Bjorn from ABBA.
Yes. No,
So-
we have done that before, though, haven't we? We've always, because we've been compared to ABBA quite a lot, but they didn't write it for us, unfortunately. But it's a song that Benny had done with his orchestra in the past. So
kind of a lesser known one.
And he's like given his blessing. Though, hasn't he? So-
He
Which
said,
is incredible.
he
My
said
gosh.
it's almost as good as his version, which is
high praise.
indeed. Yeah.
So all we need now is an ABBA reunion, and we're there.
Can you imagine?
It would be good, wouldn't it?
Maybe
Yeah, they're great. They've had amazing songs.
Let's persuade them to kind of come on the O2 with us.
To support us.
No! Can you imagine?
Give him a ring.
Yeah.
Give Benny a ring.
Hey, Ben.
Now, guys, how does it work for you as a band 20 years on? Because obviously you've got families now. Lisa, you're in Dubai, as we mentioned. You can't spend that huge amount of time together. So how do those relationships, does it click back into place?
Absolutely.
100%.
It's why we've been planning this for 2 years.
Yeah.
Literally, it's like a military operation, isn't it?
Careful
Yeah.
planning, definitely.
And actually, because when was it, on Friday when we came in,
Yeah.
it was about 9:30 on Friday morning, and Lisa and I were sat having our makeup done, and it was like we'd done it yesterday.
It was.
Not 5, it's been 5 years since we've done anything together like that, and it just, the weird part of the whole thing is it feels so comfortable and not strange at all, so everything just clicks back and you're there.
But when you go home, obviously,
Yeah.
it's very different.
I mean, this morning I was trying to find school uniform for my son before I came.
And what do the kids make of this? Like, are they proud or are they mortified, embarrassed? Oh my God, my parents are going to be up
Not
on
yet,
stage.
they're not at the age where they're embarrassed by us.
they're
yet.
not at the embarrassed stage yet. But,
They think
I
it's
know
cool, do they?
for my children, they love what we do. Especially my little girl, Star Lily, she's 7, and she's a huge Steps fan, and she can't wait to see us on tour and come on the tour bus and just, really be a part of it. Obviously, as you said, my family are in Dubai, so it is difficult because I have to leave them.
Does she like changing
for
nappies?
short periods. Well, she would.
That's great,
she would
because
love
mine
the
are going to come
baby.
as well.
No,
So
she
guys,
would.
it's first challenge time.
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8. Who can do the best moves?
I can
still
do this
from
in my
5, 6, 7, 8?
sleep.
Come on, come on,
Yeah,
come on,
go on,
8. Come on, 8.
Yeah,
Of course
volunteered
you do.
yourself.
Of course you do.
Gosh, right
You've
then.
got to prove that you're still the best at it.
Where? Here?
Yeah, if you
Well,
stand,
let's just stay
right
where
there,
you
we'll
were, 'cause
find
Oh,
you.
there, right. Can I
Yep.
get a beat, please? Come on.
Play
Say
it.
it.
My
Got the
boots
beat,
speeding,
play it.
baby.
We've got to pump it up, guys.
What's the word?
My dance floor day.
There you go, come on,
Romeo, Romeo, come on.
We're leaving it. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yes, you've got it.
Easy, thanks.
You've still got
I
it.
do that in my sleep.
Is there a new 5, 6, 7, 8 on the album?
I don't know yet. We're going to start all new choreography and.
Oh, do you mean a song that's
Yeah.
No.
There isn't one like 5, 6,
I don't think there is ever.
How
been
could you
before.
ever have a
No.
new 5, 6, 7, 8?
There's only one.
Yes.
That's all you need.
Now, obviously, you did mention before that with the reality show, it did sort of put extra pressure, I guess, on that first reunion because you really had to bare your soul.
We had a few issues we needed to
Yeah.
address.
Yeah, so where are you at with that now?
Really,
I mean,
it's like I was
not an
saying,
issue
you know,
anymore.
For us, we felt we had to
Yeah.
revisit the split. It was very painful, not just for us, but I know
Yeah.
for the fans, and it was very abrupt. And I think there was a lot of unanswered questions, and so we were very honest about it. You know, what you saw is how it was. We really wanted to have those conversations. It wasn't scripted.
oh
and
my
I felt
goodness,
we-
no, that wasn't
No,
scripted.
it wasn't. we all needed closure
Yeah.
in different ways, and we talked about it, and we got it all out, and it meant we could move on. And it means now that I'm so glad we did that, and it was very therapeutic because now it's our 20th anniversary. We can just really enjoy it, and we don't have to worry about why we split and who did what.
elephant
She
in the
wore
room.
that,
Yeah.
and who wore that, and it's just all pettiness, and we've grown up
It's easy.
together.
But
So,
what
yeah.
is so amazing about this, though, is I have to say, as a big Steps fan, as you know, for a long time, I worried whether this reunion would ever happen, to be honest, because it didn't seem to be left on that note,
We never. I
There's a
don't
lot
think.
of jeopardy though with the TV shows as well, isn't
Yeah.
there?
And we never intended to kind of go away 5 years ago and not do anything
Yeah.
for that whole time. It's just there were plans to come to do it.
So you never like officially split
No,
again?
we didn't. We didn't split. We haven't split again. We've been together. We've still been a band, but it just
life gets annoyed, doesn't
yeah,
it?
you know,
we're busy.
Well, in fairness, you've had quite a lot going on. So, H, congratulations! Now a daddy, which is something that you were so. Oh, really?
And he's here with us all.
It's okay. We had a party yesterday. So.
But you know that was an all-encompassing thing for you.
Of course, yeah, absolutely, yeah. I mean, I've wanted to be a dad for a long time, so it was a long time coming, and these guys were on the journey with me. So they've all got aunties and uncles now, so it's lovely.
And Claire, you have had a sort of spectacular physical. Is this? Here we go. Here we go.
Hold that thought.
Okay, hold that thought. Come on, who's best at this?
You don't have to stand up.
No, we don't stand up.
No, come on.
We can all do this.
Come on, Claire.
We'll do it. Yeah, let's do it.
Wait, the chorus is coming. Where's the
There's
chorus?
some-
There you are.
There's around the second half.
Me and H like playing catch up.
Shoulder.
Tragedy. There you go.
Oh, my daddy.
Philippines gone.
That's so good. I love you.
Such an iconic
Well, why
video,
are you not
isn't
even
it?
joining in with us?
Oh,
You're a
come
fan,
on.
you know
No
it,
one
come
wants
on.
to see that.
Next
No
one,
one
you were
wants to see
doing
that.
it. Just saying.
Faye, we need to see those dreads back, I think.
I
at
know.
some
Do
point.
we?
I've had lots of people request a
Definitely.
sort of homage to them. Maybe I'll get
I feel like I've gone back to my 90s hairstyle, so maybe we should all
Claire,
revisit.
that's what I was just asking you about. You haven't just gone back to your 90s hairstyle. You have gone back to your full 90s look. You are looking incredible. It is something that everyone has been saying for some time. And you obviously have been so open and shared your story.
Sorry.
But I think but it's been for someone like me who struggles with my weight, it's been a huge a huge learning curve for people to see it. So how have you kept it off?
Stress.
Yeah. Anxiety. Like just taking each day as it comes.
Yeah.
And it is something that I probably will never ever stop thinking about, but I just think about it more probably now.
And has that made you feel like you're more ready for this reunion? Because
I can't wait for the costumes.
Yeah.
I'm going all out.
You should hear
And the confidence.
what she's talking about. What wearing? It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Claire, put it away.
Yeah.
We're gonna have the body out.
So
No,
Charlie
well,
and Daisy
no,
will be
because
crazy.
I never really did anyway, and I certainly haven't got the tummy anymore to do the hipsters
But
and
we
stuff.
did say as well, age appropriate, didn't we?
Age
Yeah.
appropriate.
Yes,
But
thank you for reminding us all. Lovely comment.
Steps should never be to age appropriate fashion.
Just appropriate.
What's this now?
Oh, here we go.
Well, I think
we
you
need
should
to
do
turn
this,
this
Dan.
up.
Come on.
So, I think
Chorus, go.
you need to show me. Okay.
Come on.
Oh, this
You're
is
really
so
not a
good.
Steps fan.
I'm all about the songs, not about the dancing. That was amazing. You guys all got into that immediately. Now, Lee, one thing that has fascinated me with you
It's his
right,
body.
is well, obviously that for 20 years.
see it every day.
But what do your mates, right, the lads, think about this?
Why didn't you ask me that
Right, yeah,
question?
why has that not come to you?
There's a reason for that.
All of your friends are gay
I was
anyway.
going to say, actually, nowadays, yeah, especially my wife as well, my friends are gay.
We make much better friends.
Well, let's just say that back in the early days when it first started, it was a bit of an eye-opener. Not just, I think, to my friends, I think my family and everybody else. I think the whole thing of me moving from the north to the south and going to a stage school and being surrounded in this industry as a whole, from being a martial artist and a footballer, it is a different world. So, but I think a lot of my mates were quite happy that, we had 3 gorgeous girls, we're going out there, we've got gorgeous dancers with us as well. Got a 50-50 option.
Take a break.
So I think they're proud, they're happy, they're excited, and yeah, it was weird at first, but it's quite natural now.
Yeah. Now tell me, Venga Boys.
None of us know the words though.
No, it's just that beat. It's just that beat.
This tour couldn't get any better.
I know.
Were you on the circuit with them back in the 90s?
Yes,
Yeah,
we did a lot of
We used to meet them
touring.
all over Europe, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We
Yeah.
did lots of shows with them. Actually, we're doing another show with them in April in Belgium.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
FES
Yeah, it's going to be
Arena.
And I
a
think
lot
they're
of
back
fun.
to their original lineup, aren't they? Because I think they've had, kind of people jump in and out.
Unlike us.
Exactly.
Which is actually, do you know what? Isn't that a good thing? I
Yes,
think
it
we
is.
do
It's the
need
best
to
thing.
celebrate that. One of the only big pop acts that stayed together with the same lineup. And while that split was painful, Is there
Stop
any...
talking about the
No, but I'm just saying, is there any part of you now, especially you, Lisa, Faye and Lee, that thinks actually it was so good that we didn't continue without...
Do you know what? It is funny. I have thought about it myself. If we'd have continued...
I know what you're going to say.
...come to a natural end, would we now still be here?
Yeah.
So, I have thought about all that, and the answer's still no.
She's skirting around that way.
I'm still hurt. It's interesting, and I think, things happen for a reason. And,
yes.
And it all worked out in the end.
It did.
And I think
we're all friends now.
Sorry, Liz. I think Steps as well it's a very powerful thing that the five of us have stayed together for so long, and there's no new people coming in, or we've gone off on a 2 or a 3, or
not one of us would ever allow that.
No, exactly. But it makes it a bigger commodity, doesn't it?
Sorry, the other day, and we said it's great that it is the 5 of us, and we'd all said we would only do it if it was the 5 of us. And, we do feel it waters it down if you've got 3 out of the 5 or what have you. And the great thing is we all wanted to do it.
You're so lucky that you don't have a Jason and you don't have a Victoria.
Yet.
All the divas coming out already, look.
Now, it obviously wasn't just the songs and the dances that Steps were known for, it was the outfits. So, guys,
here we go.
I want you to relive some of your old outfits from your videos and live performances. And we're going to get you to rate now, right? Whether, for you personally, this was spectacular or a tragedy. Okay, so what do you... So
well,
you
Cilla
like
Black is
that
looking
clear.
great on the left.
That's the yellow. I hate the yellow.
That's a tragedy for you.
I'm going spectacular.
I love a bit of yellow.
Okay, so that's actually... Steps still give this outfit the thumbs up. That's great. Okay, what's next? What's next?
We
Sorry
met
about
Prince
that, Lee.
Charles in that.
Oh, this is a good
I
outfit.
like that one as well. I love that top.
I've got Baker file trousers.
You go tragedy.
No, I'm going
Tragedy.
spectacular.
I
liked my outfit there.
I love your
We
hair.
had worse.
Okay, so Faye, you think it's a
That was
tragedy?
I look like
You know what, that's like...
dreamed of
I dream of Julia.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, so what are you going for, H? What are you going
Oh,
for?
I'm
I
definitely
think as a
tragedy.
group, it's not too bad, but
Oh, well, you're the casting vote. Oh, no. So a big thumbs down to this outfit. Okay, I think we've got another one.
Oh, I
Oh,
love
yes.
Wow.
I like
That's
that.
nice.
So this is from the comeback. Claire isn't happy with that picture.
A few
just
people
say-
like that.
Check out my downstairs there, just saying.
What?
Hello.
Your kneecaps? What are you talking about? What's wrong with your kneecaps? What's going on?
H, be honest, what did you have
The
down there?
light. He had so
Very flattering
Is
trousers.
that banana?
big sock.
He had big socks.
Very flattering.
Do you not like that one?
Lee, what are you going for? Okay, well, Faye, yeah, that gets the big thumbs up. Sorry about that,
Yes.
Claire.
Downstairs
And I
is
think
good.
we've got another one.
Oh,
The hair.
Can I just say, this is my
In what defence?
ugly Betty moment. Blue hair, braces. What was I thinking?
Fugly Betty.
Are you gonna make it a clean sweep, Lee?
What is it? Is it a tragedy?
Yeah. Claire sweeps the tragedy.
Straightened your hair.
Claire sweep for
Braces
tragedy.
and blue pipe.
And this is our
very
final
smart.
outfit. Oh my goodness,
remember
H,
that
those
one.
sunglasses.
Natural hair for Lee.
I'm
Curly
going to
and
go with that
What's
one.
going on?
What are
here?
those
I
trousers?
think I had the flu then.
Disgusting. Lisa, that's very shiny. It's nice that outfit.
I know what this was. It was the
wish I
Smash Hits
said
Awards, and we came out of big revolving disco
Why
balls.
do I look just completely different?
What gave it
to
away
everybody
that it was the Smash Hits?
No, but I remember because I
You've
was
got a great
really
memory.
ill. I had the flu.
Clara, why are you in pink?
Okay, so what are you going for?
Really?
Maybe
Do we have to
maybe
add you
I'll-
up?
Yeah.
I'm going for that because I can't wear that anymore. So I'm gonna go for that.
So Lee, what are you going to go for?
For me personally, I don't mind that, but I wouldn't say it's the best look we'd ever
But
had.
And I had red
outvoted
hair
by
for
Faye.
like 2 days.
Oh, yeah, tragic.
So you're going to say that's spectacular?
It's
Spectacular.
That shirt's horrible.
Yeah.
Okay, guys,
Don't
well, we've
hold
had
back.
so much feedback from your fans out there who have some brilliant questions, actually.
God.
So
I can
let's
see them
do
live
this
or something.
quick fire. I love this, though, actually. I'm going to get you each to pick one. Nicola Denigan on Facebook, she's asked if you could invite 5 living or dead to a Steps dinner party,
Oh my God.
who would you have come with you?
Donald Trump.
No.
I've actually not had,
Oh, here we go.
but I've had the pleasure of having dinner with one of mine, and that was
I knew you were
Michael
going to say.
Jackson.
Yeah.
And I actually had dinner with him in Bahrain.
Amazing.
When was
so
that?
He would be one. It was an incredible night.
Was he a Steps fan?
No.
Oh,
Did you like his McDonald's?
so how did you end up at dinner with Michael Jackson
I
then?
basically got
He was hungry.
invited. I got invited by the royal family over there to do it was for the F1 for the Grand Prix,
Yeah.
and at the time he was living there. And so I went for dinner at the Palace, as one does.
As one does.
And he was there, and we had dinner with Michael Jackson. But it was incredible, and to have met him, I feel very lucky.
What did he eat?
Not much, but he wanted to talk about music all night. Yeah, he was lovely.
His music?
Actually. Just music in general, what was happening in the UK. And
I think he's amazing.
So he knew of Steps, though?
yes, well, I made sure I introduced myself.
Okay, well, I love this so far. We've got Michael Jackson and Donald Trump. Claire, who are you throwing into this
I think
party?
I would have to say Prince, actually.
Oh,
Yes.
Faye and Lee?
Mine would be David Bowie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Can we please?
This is quite a morbid dinner right now.
No, we actually did the Brit Awards, and David Bowie was doing a duet with Placebo. No,
How do you
that's
remember
not
that?
right. I sat on a table, and Jackie Makeup, who is behind there somewhere, said, come over, because I was such a big fan. I sat sort of adjacent to him, and I just went purple and froze. And it was amazing, because he was there in person, very excited.
Well, I'm sure he was a big Steps fan as
Can
well.
we please
Surely.
erase Donald Trump from that?
Okay,
That
yes,
was a
so
joke.
who do you want then, Lee? Who do you want H?
Can I go the martial art route rather than
Yeah,
the
of
pop star
course.
route?
Jackie
With
Chan.
Bruce Lee.
Yeah, definitely.
yeah.
So H, who's
I want to
leading?
go Agneta from ABBA.
Oh, yeah.
Very good.
The stories she would have to tell. This is quite a specific one. Dan Rudd on Facebook wants to know if H has any plans on doing any trapeze acts on tour.
Oh, very good.
Oh, I
Well,
don't.
you do
We can always
keep
launch him into
posting
the
videos.
audience at some point.
I'm not a swinger anymore.
He's a minger.
I was doing quite a lot of trapeze stuff, but obviously I have twins now, so finding the time is quite hard.
And it's not in the budget. So.
And Claire will not approve that budget. Sorry, guys.
Ali Annie on Facebook wants to know what it means to be steptacular in just 3 words.
Oh, that's
What?
tough.
Doesn't that explain itself? Steptacular. It's just steptacular.
In 3 words.
Words.
I was going to say SOS, but
You can't say that.
no. That's the lyrics from our song. Yes.
Think of a better one.
Steptacular. 3.
Fun.
We're not good at this.
Fun. Yep, that's a
I
good, that's a
think
good
We always have
start.
fun.
Being
so I think fun
yourself,
has to be
which
in
is
there.
2 words.
Being-
I know,
Yeah.
but
And
Yours.
fabulous.
yourself.
Be yourself fun. There we go.
There we go,
That's
yeah.
our
Well
3.
done, Lee.
Moving on.
Rob
was
Mac
harder than it
Tom
should have
on
been.
Twitter says, apart from Miss C, would any of the band do Celebrity Big Brother?
We've done it.
Who's done it?
I did it years ago.
I remember that.
H did it first.
I remember that.
It's changed a
Not
lot
the
since
new
I did it.
incarnation. You did the tough incarnation.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we
Mine was
out
easy
of the
compared to
tough
that.
incarnation, I would.
But
it was-
yours was the most controversial year of Big
Well,
Brother,
it was.
Big Brother ever.
But I think
if anyone's forgetting this, H was in the Jade Goody
I'm
Shit.
so glad.
Yeah.
Which was.
Thank goodness you kept out of that.
But I didn't know it was going on, to
No.
be fair, because it was all
What
happening
year
around
was
me.
that now?
It was about 10 years ago.
2004, I think.
10 years ago now.
And out of the tough incarnations that they are now, I think
Has it got
ours
worse
was
since
the
you did it?
easiest because compared
Yeah.
to what they're like now, it was an easy
See,
ride
we
for
didn't
me.
nominate face to face back then either, you know.
Oh,
and now
God.
they put these electric suits on you and like stir the pot, don't they? It's awful.
I really enjoyed it.
Electric
It's fun.
suits.
Has it been
Yeah.
amazing, Claire, to see what's happened with Spidey and Rylan in particular,
I
who's
know
gone on to be
Rylan's
the
done so
superstars?
well.
Oh my God, he's
bless him.
amazing.
Yeah,
Spidey, Spidey can. Yeah.
So you 3, any desire to do any reality telly?
I did Dancing on Ice, which I
Yeah.
loved.
You
And
were amazing.
it's great to learn a skill out of something like that, and that was tough. That was a really, really hard show. But yeah, no, I love doing it. So I think I'd rather do something where you're learning a skill rather than gossiping and
it's good to learn
bitching. To be
something.
honest, I
But you
don't
wouldn't
sat
do that
around
anyway.
bitching. No.
Put me in jungle, I'll do that.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
I don't
There's
know.
a
You
challenge.
can't. You're going on tour.
I don't think I could jump out of the plane in the
Oh,
start.
it's easy, don't worry
Oh
about
gosh, I could do anything else but that bit. Oh,
Dan Hayes on Facebook wants to know if Steps are here to stay now.
Very good.
well, let's see how this
If
goes.
you want us.
It would be nice.
I think the great thing is this time round we've got a fantastic new team behind us,
Yeah.
and everything's fallen into place. And obviously we've got the new album, and we haven't released any new music for such a long time. So we've got lots and lots of plans, and we'd love to stick around.
Tara Jane Goodwin on Facebook wants to know if you're nervous about touring again.
I think nervous about the whole thing.
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I think
Everything's changed, hasn't it? Social network
touring
and
for
that.
us is like our baby.
That's
That's
what
what
we
we love
do.
best,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
kind
Yeah.
of like the most exciting thing for us. So probably not so nervous about that. I
think
think
nervous
nervous
about
about
when
new
it sells.
music.
Yeah,
new music and like how people react to the new music. I think that's
We've been in
probably
such a
more-
bubble
Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
about it for the
Yeah.
last kind of 2 years, really.
Because obviously you had your greatest hits, but this is a whole new thing.
and we all
from
think
the
it's
original
great.
album.
So you know, we obviously want everybody else to think it's great.
The landscape has changed as well. You know, you have
The
Facebook
landscape.
Live.
There wasn't even Facebook 20 years ago.
We've got streaming, and we didn't even have iTunes, did we?
There wasn't even
No,
the internet was there.
What I love, you guys were just telling me before we started, before the band, before the band was done, you guys would write to each other because there were no mobile phones.
I've still got postcards.
Yeah. Oh, lovely. Don't print them.
And obviously Steps had a big international fan base too. So Blake Nicol on Facebook quite rightly asked if there is the plan of any international dates potentially.
At the moment, we're going to. Yeah, we'd love to. We're doing a show in Belgium in April. But I think
there's some dates and some places being mentioned.
And hopefully next year, definitely we will be.
When you're looking at all the feedback on social media, it's not just fans from the UK. You know, people are saying, come to Australia, come to America, come to Singapore and the Philippines, and we were lucky enough to travel the whole world, and we had success in lots of areas. So we'd love to see what happens.
Well, CK Boxers on Twitter has a good idea: live DVD, possibly. Of one of those big dates, maybe the O2 or Wembley.
Yeah, well, we always have to. I think there's only one of our shows that we never actually released on a
which
DVD.
I've got on VHS.
Yeah, God.
Yeah, I've got it somewhere.
Somebody mentioned that to me this morning. That was the one we opened and we were dolls in our boxes.
Right.
And we did tragedy.
Yeah. I haven't watched it, but I've got it on VHS. We'll sit down one night with a pizza.
We'll have a binge watch.
Yeah.
And just couple of finally, Lewis and Tyree on Facebook, and this is a really good point actually. How hard will it be to decide the set list for the tour this year, especially with the new songs? Given that you've got so many fan favourites,
maybe we should ask the fans.
Well, exactly. They will find out who's downloading what, and like the most popular ones may be a good choice. I don't know, but there's lots of songs that we didn't perform in the last tour, and people have requested it. So I think it is time to listen to the fans.
It's lovely that we've got to pick and choose.
We should have a poll. We should put a poll on our website.
That's
or
a
something.
very good idea.
They would go on that.
That's a very good idea. And just finally, and this is one for each of you. It's probably going to be hard to decide, but just think of one moment, because Taylor, Red and Alan on Facebook says, what's been the highlight of being in the band throughout the whole of the 20 years?
First date to the present.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I know you've had some huge moments. Obviously, you won a Brit and those
Brit
sales.
Award is a big moment, I think, for us, especially because the year before it was, we felt like it was taken away from us, to be honest. So to come back with the biggest touring act of the year and to have a Brit Award to say that's always going to stand out, I think, in our memories.
Faye, what for you?
Opened for Britney on her first tour. That was an incredible tour. That was so exciting for a new band like us, and to travel around with her and just experience an amazing.
And Britney's back again now too.
Pop's coming back.
Lisa, what about you?
Well, there's so many, but I think what I'm most proud of is the fact that we can play all our videos to our children. And when you're 20 years old and you're doing your thing, you're not thinking about, is it going to be family friendly and suitable for your children 20 years on? And it's great that we can sit down as a family.
You kept your clothes on, didn't you?
I kept my clothes, thank God. Thank God.
Nobody wants to see that.
Well, speak for yourself. No, but it's really lovely that our children can be part of it now, and they can go on YouTube and watch all our videos, and we don't have to worry about censoring any, but it's lovely that we can.
Well, I know that's why Victoria Beckham did the Spice Girls reunion, because she was so desperate for her kids to be able to see her live on stage.
Yes.
Which I guess must be a neat thing.
I'm not at a sewing machine.
What's your highlight?
I think, when we kind of ended abruptly, way back when.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
then,
but I'm getting to a positive point. We kind of, we talked it all out, and there was lots of water under the bridge, and the first night of our tour, and there was just so much love. No, there was.
Felt my love.
I'm being serious.
I'm sorry.
No, there was just so much love in the room, and we were just so connected as a band, and we just went out there, and we cried before we went on stage.
Oh, don't you get me going?
It was just amazing.
When we were in the chambers just underneath the stage before we were going to come out, and we could hear each other.
We were talking our mics with
going, oh my God, it was just such a buzz.
But we all feel like we were there for that, to be honest. Having watched the show, it was very much like we were part of it. Claire, what about you?
I don't know, there's so many.
Your tour was pretty cool, mind.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
I almost feel like this could be the reaction and the buzz that we've had, even just this morning. has been incredible, and and the fact that we haven't had a TV show this time, and it really is just off the back of the fact that the fans really
the reaction
do love
to the
Step.
New Year's Eve gig at GAY
Yeah.
was huge enough as it was.
I really feel like this is really. Last time was great. It was really all about the reunion, but this time I don't know. It feels different. It's it's new music. It's everything. It just.
But it's also a
feels,
celebration as well. You know, of everything we've achieved.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, look, guys, thank you so much. Your first ever Bazaar guest edit today. And I have to say, you guys did such an incredible job when I was in Moscow. I was so excited that you would do this for us. And you know what? It just feels like, as you say, the buzz is there, the vibe is right, Steps is well and truly back. So Scared of the Dark, released on Friday.
Friday.
So everyone can stream it then. And then the album comes when?
Friday the 21st of April.
And when can people buy tickets to the tour?
They can do pre-sale now, can't they?
No, the fans can buy pre-sale tickets tomorrow, and they'll also be able to pre-order their album tomorrow if they want to.
Well, you know I will be there in the front row come November.
You're on stage with us.
Hopefully in a lovely box, but if not, I'll be in the front row in the Steps mosh pit. And I'll have to learn the dance moves, actually.
Yes,
You'll have to give me some tuition. But guys, thank you so much. Honestly, it's like a little dream come true for me, so that was spectacular. Thank you so much, guys. Make sure you like our page for much more.